for the day. Please lower your expectations. So, here's the thought for the day. Don't just do something. Stand there. 32 years ago, I was privileged to be trained as a hospice grief counselor. So I did that for about 3 years as I studied theology in Boston. And after the training, you're assigned a client or a patient. And so I only had 2 in my 3 years there. And you basically accompany them as they die. And you know what hospice is, so you also help the family. And so my first one was a woman named Debbie, who was an older Irish woman dying of cancer, and she was hilarious, straight from Ireland. But the one I spent the most time with, for the duration of my time there, was a guy named Jack, who was the same age as I am. I remember meeting him for the first time. I knocked on his door. He answered the door. We took one look at each other and we said, "Oh shit," like that. It was because it was like a mirror image. He was sort of the same build, the same beard, the same fashion choices, the same interesting hairline, the same glasses. It was like a mirror image. And then we went in the living room and we were talking for about 10 minutes when his wife came in. She took one look at me, she said, "Oh shit." So we became good friends, and all you do is accompany somebody as they prepare to die. Sitting with a dying person. You have to swat away 2 temptations, to evade or to invade. Evade is you flee. You get me out of this room, this hospital room, this doctor's office, his living room, which became his bedroom. Get me out of this place. I don't want to be around the pain, the suffering, the body disintegrating. To flee, to evade, get me out of here. The other temptation is to invade, fix, save, rescue, to see the dying person as a problem to be solved. Mary Ellen the other day spoke eloquently and beautifully of basically doing that with her father, sitting with a dying person. When you ask somebody, and many of you have had that experience with parents maybe, what did you do? And you think, and they always say, everybody says the same thing. I was just present. And so you end up giving the only gift that human beings need, especially at that moment, but all the time, which is your undivided attention. Sitting with a dying person. You honor the soul that's seated in front of you. You welcome this person without any kind of agenda to change anybody or to do anything. Don't just do something, sit there. So I learned kind of an essential key ingredient to being a human being. I don't want to suggest that I'm any good at this, because it's hard to give undivided attention when 1,000 people want it, and 1,000 text messages besides. But here's the truth. Brace yourself. And I'm glad some of you are sitting down. Everybody in this room and outside of it is a dying person. That's the truth. Why would we wait till the last moments of somebody's life to give undivided attention? For the people you will encounter today, no one is a problem to be solved. Everyone is a mystery to be honored. You're going to be sitting with a dying person today. You're going to be standing with a dying person today. You're going to be washing windows with a dying person today. You're going to be baking bread. Am I making my point? And you pay attention. And you don't flee in the face of what people are suffering. And you don't fix, because no one is a problem to be solved. So today we practice presence. We sit with a dying person. Don't just do something. Stand there.